Okay, let's get on it today. Are you thinking about all your 2023 well-being goals? Have you started to be a little bit triggered by things that you're seeing? Because obviously it is the time of year that everybody starts to plan ahead for their future. We know what we want. Maybe we're planning holidays. We're planning what we want to achieve with work. We are planning everything just that's outside the health and fitness goals as well. So what we need to look at are our goals aligned with our values? Because this is really important part of achieving what we set out to do. If you haven't got those goals aligned with your values, you will probably struggle because you will not have a sense of direction of where you're going. Something in it will not gel on your goals that you want. There'll be something missing and you won't be able to put your finger on it. So it's really, really important to get that. First of all, aligning your goals with your values with your goals, yes? And that can be from work to health to relationship to lots of things. So I want you, if you're watching this, I want you to grab yourself a notebook because I'm going to go through a list of values. There's about 30 on this list, and I want you to take note, write them down if you want. If you would like it written down and sent into your mailbox, then drop into my DMs and I can send this email over to you. Okay, because this is part of the Body Mind project that I do, and it's what we did yesterday to set our goals in place and aligning them with our values. So grab yourself a pen if you're watching, and I'm going to go through them, and then I'm going to show you how they're going to impact on your life as we go through. I'm going to need my glasses because it's a long list, and I'm going to be reading it out to you. So I'm not going to do it in any particular order because if I do that, it may influence you, right? So this has no agenda on it. So we're going to start at the top. So creativity, health, family, courage, community, power, connection, relationships, financial security, balance, comfort, empathy, communication, adventure, intelligence, kindness, humor, education, meaning, passion, love, nature, peace, growth, success, trust, stability, wealth, romance, freedom, purpose, inspiration, integrity, compassion, abundance. Okay, so they're the long list. Now, if you want that list given to you, sent out to you, I can send it out to you, and I can send the email that I've done attached to this so you can really dumb down on those goals. So what you need to do now is circle your values, which of those you want to choose 6 of them, and then you're going to just hone into the top 3. And because a lot of them that I read out would probably align or resonate with you, but are they the most important values of your life to get you forwards? So I want you to write down your top 3, circling those values. And I want you to then put them somewhere so that you can see them all the time. It's a nice idea to maybe print them off, make a nice print and put them in a frame, your 3 top values. And then you're going to look at those and make them the guiding forces of your life, okay? So it's good to revisit if you've done this before in the past, because as we change and move in our lifetime, our values can slightly adjust with what our priorities, and also with our learnings. You know, what values I had when I was in my 20s, probably a lot of them, at least 2 of them on the top 3 have changed as I've moved forward, as I've got older, because you start to learn what you do need. And so it's not bad that you've put whatever values they are, you know, it's just that they are your values, and you're going to lead your most authentic life. If you are in that, you're able to make every decision. So when you go for the job, you know, you will understand why that job isn't working for you, if you're in a job that you're not really enjoying, or you're not finding that you're getting successful in. Because those values, if your top 3 values, if one of those is, you know, peace and quiet, and it's one that's a high energy powering job, and there's no peace in it, then it's not going to be the job for you. You're pushing up water. If you are visiting an exercise class that is like into dance, having a lot of fun, but you haven't got very high self-esteem, and also you want a quiet life, then you'd probably be more directed really to a yoga class than a high energy type of class, and it might not be working for you. And often when you're beginner to fitness, this is one of the big mistakes we make, because we think we're going to go in them. Well, the best thing to do is just try them all. Try them all and see what fits for you. But once you've written down your values, you'll see why some things aren't working for you. So you know, you have to look at everything that you're doing in line with those values. So spending your own personal time, are they aligning with those? If your top 3 are, for example, health and fun and freedom, you know, are you doing things? Is your life revolving around that? Or have you totally got that out of alignment? You know, your freedom may be that you want to be out exercising in the outdoors, and you want to be in the fresh air and enjoying the freedom of any restrictions of being around a lot of people. So really look at it with everything. If your value is freedom and you're on quite a restricted, you're following quite a restricted, or you're trying to follow quite a restricted diet plan, then that isn't going to be working for you either. You may need something that has got a little bit more room for scope. But if you're a person who really likes discipline, if discipline is one of your values, then again, you may want a more disciplined approach if you are trying to lose weight. So really, we've got to really go down this path with the values. And once you've done that, you know, it brings success, because you're passionate, you're more passionate, your level of intensity and passion, because you're following your values, is there. And it's going to take you through every aspect of your life. So you're looking at what you're doing with your hobbies, what you're doing with your free time as learning. How are you learning? How are you learning? What sort of things are you doing to learn, and how those values are aligning with that? So also we want to see as well, who is celebrating your values with you, because that's important as well. If somebody is like, if somebody's got totally opposite values to you, and you're trying to work with an exercise plan with them, then again, they're not going to be aligning with yours. You're aligning with them sometimes, or maybe they're aligning with you. And that's going to upset both of the equilibrium in your relationship too. So really look at that. Who are you spending that time with that support your values? It hasn't got to be someone that has the whole bundle of your values, but certain aspects of that time, you know, who has got your values, and then you're working with, or you're having fun with at that time. Yeah. So if you can see, that's a really important thing. And remember that, you know, when you're trying to change other people, or you're trying to encourage other people to take on board new health program, because we all, you know, if we've been on a health program and we've got it, it's working for us. Yeah. then you want to share that with someone else. When they're totally not getting it, just remember that they're not got the same values as you. So don't be frustrated. Just try and guide them into what is there and how they're going to find out. Because I know a lot of people say, but I don't know what I want. And that's because they haven't written those values down and they're not following that and they're not really exploring them. So you've got to dive really deep into those top 3 values and really connect different things. Work value, hobby value. What is that doing? Relationship with friend value. What is that? How is that connecting in my life? You know, and you'll really start to follow the path of success. You're going to be making decisions wrapped around those. You're going to feel great in your gut. You're going to create energy in your life when you do that. And remember that a small group of committed people to their values can change the world. We see it every time. So stick with those. And that's just today's little briefing. Every day on the Body Mind Project, I come on and I do a briefing like this every morning at 7:45 to try and help everyone connect with one little element that may be out of sync in their lives. And it's not just for your health and well-being, although of course that impacts it all anyway, but it's about, you can use this and apply this to your work, your relationship, wherever you want to take it, wherever you feel you need adjusting. So have a fabulous day. If this has been some value, drop into the comments. If you would like that email, then drop into my comments and I will send it out to you happily for free. And if anyone would like a telephone consultation to see where they are with their values and where they are with their life goals, and that be health and fitness, work success, whatever, they all come into sync anyway. So drop into my messages and I'll really happily schedule you in for that call. All right, have a super day. Let's go. We've got 2023 in the bag.